Hey everyone, thank you so much for hopping on, and if you are watching the rebroadcast, thanks for taking this time to watch. I had a request to share some quick hairstyles, like under 5-minute kind of hairstyles for us busy ladies, especially if you're a mom and you don't really have a lot of time to get your hair done because you got to get the kids ready and off out the door wherever you're going. So one that was actually requested was like this little twist that I have in my hair. So I thought I would show you guys really quickly how I do it. And I'll be honest, I kind of feel silly almost even just sharing it because it's so easy. So, I mean, stick with us because this is going to be quick and fast. But for those of you who don't know me, I am Kimberly Veely, and I am the founder of the Beauty Fit Mom, where I just share health, beauty, faith, motivation, all that fun stuff for us ladies, especially moms who are just busy and we need to be kind of fed and be able to be filled so that we can give to others. So like I said, I'm sharing today a few quick hairstyles, and whether you've got short hair or long hair, these won't really make a difference. So they'll be really versatile for whatever hair length you've got. So this little twist is the first one that I have, and let me show you why I wear, you may or may not have noticed I wear this little twist in the front all the time, and that is because my hair went crazy after having our little one, who's a year and a half now. I lost a ton of hair in that typical post-pregnancy hair shed. So about a year ago, let's see, we're in June. So yeah, it was last June is when she was 6 months old and my hair started doing that shedding process. And then to multiply and make it even worse, add insult to injury, I had a doctor change my thyroid medicine, and when your thyroid's off, and you get put on a medication that doesn't work for you, you get more hair loss. So it was like double hair loss factor. So I lost a lot of hair. Just 6 months ago, I was in January, I changed medications again to get back on the good one and on the right dosage. So I now have all this hair regrowing. So see these lovely, beautiful things that look like I've got bangs? That's how much hair is growing back. I did not cut these bangs, and they're kind of funky because I had them in the twist, so now they're all like so anyway, so I don't like me with bangs. I don't like them on me. I don't like how I look with them. They drive me crazy to feel them falling in my face and all that. So that's why you see me wearing this twist all the time lately. So it's super easy. Here's how I do it. I gotta get kind of low and get in here. So I take my part over a little further on the side, and forgive me, I'm using my phone right now as a mirror. So, and all I do is I don't grab a huge chunk of hair and then twist. I just kind of start right near my part and I grab a little twist. See how there's this hair coming? Grab a little twist, and it's just super fast, and then that's it. So that way I have this front section twisted back. And then what I do is I lift this hair up and I just kind of toss it over to the side. So that way I can pin this in and this hair will fall over so it's hiding the bobby pin. So I'm going to grab a bobby pin real fast. Open the bobby pin, and then I'm going to, oh gosh, this is so hard to see. I'm just going to kind of, with it open, do like a Pac-Man on the twist, and then reverse and go backwards so it catches the hair, and then I just push it into the twist. I hope that you can see that. And then I do one more. So this bobby pin is laying with its mouth open towards my face, like this way. So then I'm going to take one more and I go in and I go the opposite way, and you'll feel them. The teeth will kind of lock into place, and then I just pull the hair back over. So see how those bobby pins are hidden? And do you see where this hair is thin from where I lost, and it's still growing out? Look at these baby hairs, they're so sad. So that's why I keep wearing this twist. If you see me a lot with the twist, it's because I cannot stand having bangs and these baby hairs, and they just drive me crazy. So that's my little signature style, is my twist, and that's how I do it. Isn't that so easy? So be sure to lock your bobby pins, then this thing's not going anywhere while I'm out and working out, all of that. So I go in this way with one, see how the mouth is open to hold the twist, and then this one goes the opposite way. And I just want you to see, when you have a bobby pin, you can see like the ridge side is down. When you go in and go the opposite way, these bobby pins will lock in So that way you're kind of creating with the hair in there. You can, if you practice it, if you do what I'm doing, you can feel it. It's hard to make you like see and feel it, but you can feel these, they lock because they're going in opposite way. When you do bobby pins going in, let's see, get that in, the same way, they slide around a lot easier. Like it already came out. So go in one this way, like one with ridges down, one with ridges up, and the opposite direction, and you will feel them lock. Thank you, Kathy, for commenting on my color. So I darkened my roots a little bit because my hair is growing so fast and I can't keep up with having the light blonde. So, but I love having blonde, so why not ombre again? The ombre is my favorite color to do. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more style. I should have put my camera up a little higher. One more, I'm gonna take this twist out, and you may have noticed this kind of being a trend too, and I'm starting to really love it, is like the half up, like messy top knot samurai bun, not a man bun. No, no man buns. But okay, so this one, I am going, okay, Sarah, did I darken? No, I didn't. I just did the roots and then like kind of combed it through, and I hand painted some darker pieces through the blonde to break it up a little bit, but just to add depth. And now it's actually, the lighting's hard to tell with my phone and camera light, but it's looks darker in the phone to me, but it's closer to my natural, so I can just let it grow out, which will be nice. Look at these bangs. Look at these bangs. Who does this? Okay, so the half up kind of samurai fun top knot. Here's what I do. Fingers at the temples, and I'm gonna just kind of go and meet up. Now, one thing I want to point out, when you're going to do this cute little bun, if you take too much hair off of the side, like say you were to go straight back and grab all that hair, look at how thin the hair hanging down is going to look. And unless you feel like you have a wide face and you want to take away from that and you want to add height to like feel a little more balanced and symmetrical, then take more hair. But if you've got an oval face, or you have a narrow, longer face, like I have a very oval face, I want to keep that hair on the side because I don't want it to look like I'm like a rectangle, like blockhead. So I'm gonna go temples, and then they kind of meet up just at the top of my head, and I just kind of loosen and pull it. Then I'm gonna take my ponytail holder, and I'm just going to do like a messy bun, kind of like this, okay? Now, here's where this helps for those of us who have shorter hair, short layers, because you see these little guys poking up. Here's what I do. Okay, wait, and I'm gonna pull some pieces, just kind of pull it. It's really not easy when you're using your camera as your mirror. I hope it looks okay. Okay, so that way I don't have a slicked little ponytail thing, but a little height and movement and texture. So then I just take a bobby pin. I'm gonna open it a little bit. Can you see how the teeth are slightly open? And I just kind of like let it catch part of the bun and pull in and pin around. So I'm gonna open a little bit, catch, pin around. It's probably not gonna be my best one because of using a camera as my mirror. So like these little pieces where they didn't get pulled through, you can just pin those wherever. You can wrap around so that it looks like you've got your hair like as the ponytail holder. And like have, like pull your little bun, loosen it however you want to. And I just go in, see how it's open, catch hair, go. Now I've got this little guy that's bugging me. Okay, let me see. Let me look in a regular mirror. There's one behind. Okay, so this one is not my best one. Okay, Nikki would have been wanting to try. You just have to play with it. Okay, Nikki, you have to play with it because this is not my best one right now. Using my camera, it's not my best one. But just play. See what you like better, because I've done some where I didn't get enough hair going back, and then I felt like I was in between just having my bangs pulled up versus like the half up samurai bun. And then if you get too much hair, then like I said, what will happen is if you're losing too much hair here, then see how it looks thin, and then your hair, it makes your head look like really long and narrow. So you want to play with it until you find the right amount of hair and the right balance so that your head doesn't feel too wide or too long and narrow. So then you can kind of fluff it and just pin. Okay, this little guy is bothering me, so I'm just gonna pull that forward and pin it. Does that look silly? I can't tell. My phone's too little. Sarah, my favorite right now. Oh, Shalene's bun is super cute, but her hair is long, and I'm going on a limb and saying she has extensions in because I have seen her in person before where she had extensions in. So she most likely has extensions to have that length and the thickness and the fullness to her hair to do a big messy bun like that. For those who don't know who Shalane Johnson is and you're like, who are you talking about? Shalane Johnson, she's a fitness and motivation expert, and she's one of my mentors from afar, and Sarah knows who she is, and she does this really cute high messy bun with all of her hair up, but this is obviously not going up to do that. So it's really cute though, and you do have to have a little more length in your hair to get that done. But okay, so I'm just gonna kind of stick with this. You guys get the gist. Do you have any questions on doing this like half up messy samurai? I like calling it a samurai bun. Anybody have a question? So what you'll do then is just take some hairspray, and now I've got all these baby hairs growing back, so I just kind of will slick them back. Pull pieces loose if you want, you know, if you want a little more volume and height right there. And then you can just fluff on the side. So that way I don't like flat hair. I like big hair on me. So fluff it, and there you go. Super easy, right? Like less than 5 minutes, especially when you're not explaining it to somebody. But this is not my favorite one, how it turned out, but there you go. So you get the idea. Okay, anybody have any questions on, we did the little twist and then this half up messy kind of bun? Anybody? Any questions? Any other hairstyles that you would love to see, or tips on hairstyles? So curling, I always get questions about my curls, and I just use a like super cheap 1-inch curling iron on my hair. I have my professional ones and like Hot Tools, and mostly Hot Tools. I'm trying to think if there's another brand. But on my own hair, I have a cheap one that I bought because my other one died, and so I happened to pick one up at Target, and I think it's Conair, and it works great. So I just use a 1-inch curling iron and curl my hair, and I always leave about this much of the ends out of the curling iron, so that way I get a little more textured, messy look, and it leaves a little bit straighter. Michelle, tips for long, thin hair, hard time styling. As far as styling though, what do you mean for tips for long, thin hair? For styling it, like tips for curling it, flat ironing it, just in general. Okay, so long, thin hair, just totally depends. You might have long, thin, super baby fine straight hair, or you may have a little bit of curl, natural curl, to get a full look. So again, this is gonna depend. Do you have naturally stick straight hair? Or do you have hair that has natural wave and texture to it? Because typically when you have naturally curly, wavy hair, it's going to help, let me try to get my phone up a little more. It's gonna help it to have a little more body and fullness and hold curl. So it just depends, do you have layering in it? Because layers will help to give a little more fullness, a little more body, helps to add movement and texture to the hair. Because when you've got long hair and you have no layers, it's just going to be like from the 70s where they had it like slick straight and just hang. So some layering is going to give it a little more body. There was a technique that I loved that I would do when I was in the salon, and it's not like you could just tell a stylist you want this, unfortunately, and they would do it, but where it was kind of, we would add like invisible layers to the hair. So we'd go through the crown and just kind of zigzag around the crown and add some layers to lighten it up. And so that way you don't get that heaviness where it's just hanging really flat on top. So just talk to whoever your stylist is and discuss layering options that will help give you body, but that might be lower maintenance, because a lot of times people have long hair and they don't want the maintenance of having really super layered hair to where they feel like they have to style it. Because sometimes layers, okay, like I'll say my hair for instance, I've got wavy, coarse kind of frizzy textured hair and it's thick. I've got a ton of it. So for me, I have to have it layered because it's very thick and heavy, but yet I have to do something to my hair. I don't have the kind of hair and texture where I can just wash and go. I have to blow dry it. So if you want the low maintenance, you just got to talk to your stylist about options as far as what's going to work with how much time you have to put into styling your hair and what's going to help with the look you want. Because sometimes it's like you want it toasted but untoasted, right? So you have to find that happy medium and that balance of what look do you want and what is realistic for you and your lifestyle and then like the time you have to actually achieve that look that you want. I hope that makes sense. I know that doesn't help too much, but I don't have long, thin, fine hair to demonstrate anything. Yes, Stella? Almost done in just a moment, baby. No. And when you have super straight hair and you want the body, you have to use products. You're welcome. Okay, so one thing I want to say, a lot of people are like anti-products. They don't want products in their hair and they think, especially like for someone like Michelle, who she said she's got like super straight, fine hair. I can't tell you how many times I came across this in the salon where I had clients who did not want any product in their hair. A lot of times they didn't even want me to put conditioner in after shampooing because in their mind, every product weighs their hair down and makes it more flat and they want more body. But it's just, it doesn't work that way. That would be like having a piece of boiled chicken breast and you put no seasoning, nothing on it, and expecting it to have like flavor and, you know, like this robust flavor and boldness. It's not going to happen. That's a weird analogy, I know. But you have to use product. It's about finding a good product and finding the right product. So if you're buying super cheap products from like CVS or Target that are just cheap and crappy products and ingredients, it is going to weigh your hair down. Especially, it might not weigh it down the first time you start using it, but after using it day in and day out, it will weigh your hair down because those ingredients that are cheap and that they put in that are like filler ingredients just coat the hair. Shh, Stella, quiet, baby. Not yet, almost. They coat the hair and they will weigh it down. So if you're using like over-the-counter shampoo and conditioner, those conditioners are going to put like a waxy coating over the hair and it will weigh it down. So you got to use like salon quality products that just have really good, healthy ingredients in. One of my favorite lines is Euphora, and that would be, find a bottle so you can see. Euphora, E-U-F-O-R-A. It's healthy ingredients. I could ingest this if I wanted to and wouldn't die, but I don't want to. So like this is a styling glaze that just helps give hold and it helps give body that you use before you blow dry your hair. So just find products that are really good products. So, okay. Does anybody else have any questions before I hop off? I've got an anxious 3-year-old who's like, are you done yet? I hope that these little hairstyles were helpful to you guys. And if you have questions about products or other styles, you can keep them, add them in the comments after I'm done, even with this video. If you found it helpful, I would love it. I'd be so grateful if you share any of my videos anytime I go live or share a video. Sharing is caring and it means a lot to me and it lets me know that you guys found it helpful. So yay, Kathy agrees. Euphora is an awesome line. It's my favorite line ever. So all right, guys, enjoy your Monday, and I will be back on live in the next day or so, and keep feeling free to share ideas of things you want to hear, see, health, fitness, motivation, beauty, whatever. So have a great night, and I'll be back on later. Bye.